Hey guys, do you like FNAF?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome. What do you know about FNAF lore?
I don't know. That dude kills kids in like the 80s or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know, the mimic.
None. Actually, the dude you were referring to is named William Afton, and he used Remedy. What is FNAF lore in 2026? Well, obviously, everyone and their great-grandmother has probably heard of Five Nights at Freddy's at least once in their lifetime. But seriously, does anyone outside the FNAF fandom even know what the difference between Withered Freddy and Classic Freddy is? No! Is Scott Cawthon a genius? Yes. In the strangest way. Anyway, to my point, why is FNAF lore so hard to digest? I mean, you would genuinely have to watch a 3-hour-long video about it to, maybe get the gist. Imagine this. You're an average person. Your friends have been talking about this game series called Five Nights at Freddy's. You wonder what it is, so you look it up and buy the games. You play all the way through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and still have little to no grasp on the plot. Half the story is locked behind rare events or secret challenges. Not to say this isn't a bad idea of storytelling. I think it's awesome. But if you seriously want to get into it, it's hard. Now let me get started on the amount of inconsistencies throughout the game. Starting off at FNAF 2. Now, if you've played FNAF 1 without any knowledge of anything, you'd immediately assume that the withered animatronics are the previous ones from the last game. I mean, come on. Look at how, similar they look. What even are the wizards? Why are they here? Why didn't Scott add them? Are they actually just spare parts or are they classics, but before transformation? Still an unsolved mystery to this day. Just like that box. Not cool, Scott. FNAF 3, great game. But seriously, what are the phantom animatronics? What is this, random assortment of characters? Chica from FNAF 1, Foxy from FNAF 2, and Freddy, which is a mix? Then Mangle, Balloon Boy, and the Puppet. At least these ones kind of have a reasonable explanation. Them being hallucinations from the player, from the stuff they see in FNAF 3 and all. But it still would be nice to have an official explanation. Honestly, I think Sister Location in FNAF 4 is probably fine because of a whole new cast and nightmares and all. But honestly, there's probably tons of stuff I'm missing, so please correct me in the comments. But anyway, in FNAF Pizzeria Sim is where I dare say the biggest inconsistency with designs occurs. Scrap Trap, Afton, a Peanut, Springtrap Part 2. Whatever his name is, I'm going to call him Scrap Chat from now on, but genuinely, what is this design? I cannot even wrap my head around it. Why is all the anatomy off? Why didn't Scott just reuse Springtrap from the previous game? Why is every single thing about this design just off? Now, I'm sure you've heard dozens upon dozens of YouTubers talk about this design, and I'll be another one. Seriously, why, Scott? At least Scrap Baby had some consistency, an explanation for why she looks like that. But Scrap Trap has absolutely none. Why is the suit completely different from FNAF 3? The teeth, the feet, everything else. What is this strange skull mummy head thing? What is this? Why is there ears? How did William Afton grow bones from his previous design? The most common explanation I've heard is that he transferred suits or swapped his consciousness with this guy from FNAF 4. But this doesn't explain why he has nose, ears, and lip bones. And it also doesn't explain why Scott tried to have consistency with the suit ears and the arm. I just seriously do not get it. I can only hope that future FNAF movies will explain this. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rant for a couple minutes, and I hope you have a Happy New Year. See ya.